My friends, let me start with this. Avocados are one of the most powerful healing foods on this planet. They're rich in healthy fats, loaded with potassium, magnesium, and fiber, and filled with antioxidants that protect your heart, brain, and blood vessels. But here's what most people don't realize: even the healthiest foods can cause problems if we eat them the wrong way. Yes, you heard me right. Today I'm going to share with you 6 dangerous mistakes people make when eating avocados. Mistakes that can silently affect your digestion, weight, heart health, and even your hormones. So if you love avocados or eat them regularly, especially if you're over 50, this information could make a big difference in your health and longevity. My friends, let's start with something that confuses many people. Avocados are amazing. There's no denying that. They're one of nature's perfect healing foods. They're packed with monounsaturated fats that nourish your heart, loaded with potassium that balances your blood pressure, and filled with fiber that supports your digestion and gut health. But the biggest mistake I see people make is this: thinking that if a little avocado is good for you, then a lot must be even better. That's where the problem begins. You see, everything in nature works best in balance. Our bodies are designed to receive nutrients in the right proportion, not in excess. When we cross that line, even the healthiest foods can start working against us instead of for us. Avocados are no exception. Let me explain what happens when you eat too much of them. One medium avocado contains around 240 calories and about 22 grams of fat. Yes, it's the good fat, but calories are still calories. And as we age, our metabolism slows down. Our muscles naturally decrease in mass, and our bodies don't burn energy as efficiently as they did when we were younger. So when we consistently consume too many calories, even from healthy fats, the body starts storing the excess as fat tissue. That's why some people are shocked when they say, "I'm eating clean, I'm eating avocados every day, but I'm still gaining weight." The answer is portion control. Now, this doesn't mean you should fear fat. Healthy fats are essential for hormone balance, brain function, and heart health. But moderation is key. Think of avocado as a supplement to your meal, not the main course. You only need about 1/4 to half an avocado daily to receive all its benefits. That's enough to give your body the nutrients it needs without overwhelming your system. When you eat the right portion, something beautiful happens. Your body starts utilizing those fats for energy instead of storing them. Your hormones, especially testosterone and estrogen, stay balanced. Your brain functions more clearly. Your memory sharpens and your skin glows. That's the power of eating intelligently, not excessively. But when you eat too much, the opposite occurs. Excess fat, even from healthy sources, can slow down digestion, leaving you feeling bloated or sluggish after meals. It can also interfere with how your liver processes cholesterol, raising your triglyceride levels over time. And here's something many people overlook: eating large amounts of fatty foods, even healthy ones, can reduce nutrient absorption from other foods in your meal. When there's too much fat in your digestive tract, it slows the absorption of water-soluble vitamins and minerals like vitamin C, magnesium, and calcium. So again, balance is everything. Another thing I want you to remember is how easily portion sizes can creep up without us realizing it. You might slice an avocado for your salad and think, just a little more, then you add a full half on your toast in the morning and maybe a few more chunks in your smoothie. Before you know it, you've eaten 2 avocados in a single day, and that's nearly 500 calories of fat right there. It's not the avocado's fault, it's our habits that need fine-tuning. So what's the best way to enjoy avocado properly? Use it as a healthy accent. Mash a small portion on whole grain toast and top it with tomato or boiled egg. Add a few slices to your salad for creamy texture and healthy fats. Or blend a quarter into your morning smoothie with spinach, cucumber, and lemon. That gives your body a hydrating, energizing boost without overload. Remember, friends, the goal is not just to eat healthy foods, the goal is to eat them wisely. Too much of a good thing can become a burden on the body, while the right amount becomes medicine. Nature always gives us what we need, but we must learn to listen to our bodies and honor that balance. When you practice moderation with avocados, your energy levels will rise, your digestion will improve, your blood sugar will stay stable, and your body will start working in harmony again. You'll feel lighter, more focused, and more vibrant because your body isn't being overworked by excess fat or calories. So the next time you reach for that avocado, pause for a moment and remind yourself, a small portion is powerful enough. Eat slowly with gratitude and let your body absorb every ounce of that healing energy. The secret to health isn't just what you eat, it's how much and how mindfully you eat it. Balance is the true path to healing. Eat with awareness, stay consistent, and your body will reward you with strength, vitality, and longevity every single day. My friends, I'm going to share something that can make all the difference in how your body uses the nutrients you eat. It's not just what you eat that matters, it's what you eat it with. You can have the most nutritious food in the world, but if you combine it with the wrong ingredients, your body can't fully absorb its healing power. This is exactly what happens when people eat avocados the wrong way. Now, avocados are one of the most nutrient-dense foods on earth. They're packed with monounsaturated fats that protect your heart, fiber that cleanses your gut, and powerful antioxidants that reduce inflammation. But too many people ruin those benefits by mixing avocados with processed, fried, or salty foods, the very things that cause inflammation and disease in the first place. Let me give you an example. Some people make guacamole, which is wonderful on its own, but then they load it with salty chips, cheese, and sour cream. Or they add avocado slices to a burger dripping with grease or a sandwich filled with processed meats. What happens next? That healthy avocado becomes part of an unhealthy meal that clogs arteries, spikes blood sugar, and stresses your liver. When you eat avocado with junk food, your body can't process it the same way. Those healing fats are meant to nourish your cells and balance your hormones, but when they're combined with refined oils, white flour, or sugar, they create a metabolic storm. Instead of cleaning the system, they get trapped in it. The body becomes confused. Should it burn this for energy or store it as fat? And that confusion leads to fatigue, weight gain, and inflammation. So what's the solution? It's simple. Pair avocados with clean, natural foods. Combine them with whole grains, vegetables, lean proteins, and fresh herbs. When you do that, your body uses every drop of those healthy fats for healing and energy. For example, mash a quarter of an avocado on whole grain toast and top it with tomato and a pinch of sea salt. Now you have a balanced meal that supports your brain and heart. Add diced avocado to a salad with spinach, cucumbers, and olive oil, and you boost your nutrient absorption dramatically. You see, the healthy fats in avocado help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins, vitamins A, D, E, and K found in vegetables. Without those fats, many of those vitamins pass right through you. So by combining avocado with vegetables, you actually amplify the healing power of both. If you enjoy smoothies, add a small slice of avocado with leafy greens and lemon. This gives you long-lasting energy without the sugar crash that fruit-heavy smoothies can cause. The avocado provides creaminess, balance, and steady fuel for your cells. There's another point: most people don't think about salt. Many people add too much salt to their avocado dishes. Now, a little natural sea salt is fine, but when you start pouring on the salt or using salty chips, you're creating a problem. Sodium pulls water out of your cells, increasing blood pressure and reducing the effectiveness of those healthy fats. Keep your seasoning light. Use herbs like cilantro, basil, or garlic for flavor instead. They'll add antioxidants and support your circulation naturally. Let's also talk about processed bread. A lot of people love avocado toast, but they use white bread. That's just refined sugar in disguise. It spikes insulin levels and cancels out the blood sugar benefits of avocado. If you love avocado toast, switch to whole grain or sprouted bread. The fiber will help your body process the fats slowly, giving you steady energy throughout the day. And one more thing, avoid mixing avocado with heavy oils or mayonnaise-based dressings. Avocado already provides all the healthy fat you need. When you add more oils or processed dressings, it becomes too much for your liver to handle. Instead, try squeezing a little lemon juice or apple cider vinegar over your avocado. That helps digestion and enhances its flavor naturally. Your body is always talking to you. After you eat, pay attention to how you feel. Do you feel light and energized or heavy and tired? That's your body's feedback system. When you combine avocado with clean, living foods, you'll feel alive, your digestion will be smooth, your skin will glow, and your mind will stay clear. But when you mix avocado with greasy processed foods, your body sends a different message. Bloating, fatigue, sluggishness, listen to that. It's your body's way of saying, this combination isn't helping me. Remember, food is chemistry. Everything you eat interacts inside your body. The goal is to create harmony, not conflict. When you give your body the right combinations, it heals itself naturally. So my friends, don't just add avocado to your plate for the sake of it. Combine it wisely, eat it with whole foods, respect its power, and let it serve as a bridge between taste and health. That's how you unlock its true potential. Healthy eating isn't about restriction, it's about intelligent choices. When you honor your body with the right combinations, you activate the healing energy within you. So the next time you enjoy avocado, remember it's not just a food, it's a tool for healing. Use it wisely, and your body will reward you with energy, clarity, and vitality every single day. My friends, I want to talk to you about something that seems small, but can have a big impact on your health, and that's the ripeness and storage of your avocados. Most people never think twice about this. They pick up an avocado at the store, toss it on the counter, and cut into it whenever they feel like it. But the truth is, the condition of that avocado, whether it's underripe, overripe, or stored improperly, can completely change how your body reacts to it. Now I know this sounds simple, but let's look a little deeper. When an avocado is underripe, its starches haven't fully converted to healthy fats yet. That means it's tougher, harder to digest, and can create bloating, gas, and discomfort in your stomach. Many people think, oh, it's just fiber, but what they're really feeling is the strain of their digestive system trying to break down something that isn't ready. Your gut works harder, and instead of absorbing nutrients, your body wastes energy trying to process food that's not in its ideal state. On the other hand, when an avocado is overripe, you've got a different problem. Once it passes its peak ripeness, bacteria and mold start to grow. Even if you can't see or taste it right away, the flesh becomes mushy, sometimes with brown or black spots inside, and that's a clear sign it's beginning to spoil. Eating spoiled avocado can cause nausea, stomach cramps, or an upset digestive tract. And here's the dangerous part. Some of those molds produce compounds your liver has to work extra hard to detoxify. That's not what you want, especially if your immune system is already working to keep you strong as you age. So how do you know when an avocado is perfect? It's simple. A ripe avocado should feel slightly soft to the touch. Not hard, but not mushy either. When you press gently near the top, it should give just a little. If it feels firm, give it a few more days to ripen. If it feels too soft or you see sunken areas or a sour smell, it's already overripe. Here's a tip. If you want your avocados to ripen faster, place them in a brown paper bag with a banana or apple. These fruits release ethylene gas, a natural compound that speeds up the ripening process. Once the avocado reaches the perfect texture, move it to the refrigerator to slow down further ripening. That's how you can enjoy avocados at their nutritional peak every time. Now let's talk about what happens after you've cut an avocado. Many people slice one open, use half, and leave the other half exposed to air. Within minutes, it starts to brown. That's oxidation, the same process that happens when metal rusts. It doesn't mean it's rotten, but the nutrients begin to degrade quickly, especially the healthy fats and antioxidants that protect your cells. So what's the right way to store it? First, always leave the seed in the half. You're saving. That helps reduce the exposed surface area. Next, brush the open flesh lightly with lemon juice, lime juice, or olive oil. These contain natural antioxidants that slow the browning process. Then cover it tightly with plastic wrap, press it down against the surface, and place it in an airtight container in the refrigerator. This method can keep your avocado fresh for up to 2 days. If you want to store mashed avocado, like guacamole, press a piece of plastic wrapped directly against the surface to block out air, then seal it in a container. You can even drizzle a few drops of lemon juice on top before sealing it. It's a small step, but it makes a huge difference in keeping your food fresh and safe for your body. Now let's talk about why all this matters, because it's not just about taste or appearance. When you eat fresh, properly ripened avocado, your body gets its full spectrum of nutrients. The vitamin E, the potassium, the healthy fats, and those anti-inflammatory compounds that protect your heart and brain. But when you eat avocado that's underripe or overripe, those nutrients are no longer in balance. You're either missing out or exposing your body to oxidative stress from spoiled compounds. Your digestive system, your liver, and your gut bacteria all depend on fresh living foods. When you give your body food that's at its best, your body responds with energy, clarity, and healing. But when you feed it something that's off, your body has to spend precious energy correcting that imbalance. And over time, that can lead to fatigue, bloating, or inflammation. So my friends, here's what I want you to remember. Treat your food like medicine. Handle it with care. Pay attention to how it looks, smells, and feels. Don't just eat avocados because they're healthy. Eat them at their healthiest. Nature designed them to be perfect at a certain moment. And when you honor that timing, your body receives every bit of the healing it was meant to give. Be mindful with your choices. When you respect the small details like ripeness and storage, you're telling your body that your health matters. And your body will thank you in return with strength, vitality, and lasting wellness. It's the little habits done consistently that create big transformations in your life. So eat your avocados, but eat them the right way at the right time, and let every bite work as medicine for your body and mind. My friends, I want to share something that most people completely overlook when it comes to eating avocados. You may think you're eating healthy, but there's one small mistake that causes you to lose the most powerful nutrients this fruit has to offer, and that's how you peel it. Most people scoop out the avocado flesh carelessly, leaving behind the dark green layer just beneath the skin. That thin layer, my friends, is where nature hides some of the most concentrated healing compounds in the entire fruit. Now, you might not notice it at first glance. When you open an avocado, you see that beautiful green color fading into yellow near the center. But right under that outer skin, that deep dark green layer is loaded with carotenoids, lutein, and antioxidants that protect your heart, your eyes, and your cells from aging and inflammation. When you scrape out the avocado with a spoon too aggressively or throw away that thin layer, you're throwing away a gold mine of nutrition your body desperately needs. You see, carotenoids are fat-soluble compounds, meaning they dissolve in fat and are easily absorbed when eaten with healthy fats, like those in the avocado itself. These powerful antioxidants protect your cells from oxidative stress, the very thing that leads to premature aging, vision problems, and chronic disease. Nature is amazing. It designed the avocado to provide both the carotenoids and the fat needed to absorb them in one perfect package. But we must eat it the way nature intended. The problem is, most of us are in a rush. We slice the avocado, scoop it out quickly, and never think twice about what we're leaving behind. But when you use a spoon to scrape too deep, that nutrient-rich outer layer sticks to the skin and ends up in the trash. Instead, the best way to enjoy every bit of its healing potential is to peel it gently, like a banana. Let me show you how to do it right. Cut the avocado lengthwise around the seed. Twist it gently to separate the halves and remove the seed carefully. Now, instead of scooping the flesh with a spoon, use your fingers to peel off the skin from each half. You'll notice that the fruit stays intact and that dark green layer stays on the flesh instead of the skin. That's the part you want to eat. That's the medicine right there. That small change may not seem like a big deal, but it can make a world of difference for your health. That dark green layer is rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, two compounds essential for protecting your eyes from blue light and oxidative damage, something we all need more than ever, especially with all the screen time in our modern lives. These nutrients have also been shown to support brain function and slow cognitive decline as we age. And it doesn't stop there. That layer also contains phytors, natural plant compounds that help balance cholesterol levels and reduce inflammation throughout the body. These compounds work hand in hand with the avocado's monounsaturated fats to keep your arteries flexible, improve circulation, and support a healthy heart. Think about it, you can eat the same avocado, but depending on how you prepare it, you either get a healing anti-inflammatory meal or a watered down version with half the benefits. That's why awareness is everything. When you eat with intention, when you take your time and respect the food, you get the maximum healing nature has to offer. There's another reason this matters. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at absorbing nutrients. We can't afford to waste any of them. That means every bite counts. When you take those few extra seconds to peel your avocado properly, you're feeding your cells exactly what they need to stay strong, repair damage, and fight off disease. I also want to remind you that this principle applies beyond just avocados. So many of the healthiest parts of fruits and vegetables are found right under the skin, where the plant naturally concentrates its nutrients to protect itself. That's where nature stores its defense systems, antioxidants, polyphenols, vitamins, and those are the same compounds that defend your body when you eat them. The closer you eat to the skin, the more life-giving energy you receive. So the next time you're preparing your avocado, slow down, be mindful, peel it gently, and appreciate the color, the texture, the richness. That's not just food, that's healing information for your cells. You're feeding your body the tools it needs to rebuild, to restore, and to protect you from the inside out. You don't need fancy supplements or expensive powders when you start respecting the natural design of real foods. Nature has already given you everything, you just have to know how to receive it. My friends, health is in the details. The small things you do every day, how you chew, how you breathe, how you prepare your food, all of it adds up. So don't throw away the most nutritious part of your avocado. Honor it, eat it, let it become part of your healing journey. Your body will respond with strength, clarity, and energy. Your skin will glow, your eyes will brighten, and your heart will feel lighter. That's the reward of giving your body the full gift that nature created for you. Every time you eat an avocado, remember, the healing is hiding just beneath the surface. Peel it with purpose and let that green gold become your natural medicine for life. My friends, let's take a moment to talk about something that doesn't get enough attention, listening to your own body. Avocados are one of the healthiest foods on this planet, filled with heart-loving fats, fiber, antioxidants, and minerals that support every cell in your body. But here's a truth that surprises many people: not every body responds to avocados in the same way. What may be healing for one person can create discomfort or even harm for another. That's why it's so important to understand your personal health conditions and how your body reacts to the foods you eat. You see, as we get older, our digestive systems change. Our enzyme production slows, our liver and kidneys may not function as efficiently, and certain medications can alter how we process nutrients. This is why what worked for you in your 30s or 40s might not work the same in your 60s or 70s. And although avocados are natural and nutrient dense, there are a few cases where too much of this good thing can cause problems. Let's start with potassium. Avocados are one of the richest natural sources of potassium, even more than bananas. Potassium is crucial for heart rhythm, nerve function, and muscle contractions. But if you have kidney disease, or if you're on certain medications like ACE inhibitors or potassium-sparing diuretics, eating too many avocados can raise your potassium levels too high. This condition, called hyperkalemia, can cause muscle weakness, irregular heartbeat, and even dangerous heart complications. So for those with kidney concerns or certain medications, it's essential to talk to your doctor about how much avocado is safe for you. Now let's talk about food sensitivities. Some people don't realize that avocados share a natural compound with latex. It's called chiteinase. People who have a latex allergy may also react to avocados, bananas, or kiwis. This is known as latex fruit syndrome. If you've ever eaten avocado and noticed itching in your mouth, swelling, or discomfort in your throat, your body may be trying to tell you something. That doesn't necessarily mean you can never have avocado again, but it means you need to pay attention, eat small portions, and see how your body reacts before making it a daily food. Then there's the digestive side. Some people with IBS or sensitive digestive tracts find that avocados can cause bloating or gas. This isn't because avocados are unhealthy, it's because they contain a type of carbohydrate called polyols, also known as sorbitol. These are natural sugar alcohols that can ferment in the gut and cause discomfort for those who are sensitive. If that's you, try eating smaller amounts, maybe a few slices instead of a whole half, and see how your body handles it. Sometimes the key is not to remove the food completely, but to find the right balance that keeps your digestion calm. And here's another thing to keep in mind. If you're taking blood thinners, cholesterol medications, or anti-inflammatory drugs, always be cautious about how foods high in fat interact with those medicines. Even though the fats in avocados are healthy, they can still influence how your liver metabolizes certain drugs. It's not about avoiding them, it's about being mindful and communicating with your healthcare provider. One of the greatest lessons in health is learning to observe yourself. We often depend on external advice, what's good for others, what social media says, what new diets promote, but true healing happens when you tune into your body's signals. If a food makes you feel heavy, bloated, or tired, it's not right for you at that moment. If it gives you energy, clarity, and calm digestion, your body is saying yes. That's the wisdom you need to follow. Food is energy. It's information that communicates directly with your cells. When you eat with awareness, you can tell which foods bring harmony and which bring imbalance. Avocados can be incredibly healing. They nourish the heart, support the skin, and stabilize blood sugar, but only when they fit your body's needs. So if you have any chronic conditions or medications, take the time to learn how avocado fits into your diet safely. Don't just follow trends or assume that healthy means healthy for everyone. Every person is unique. Your genetics, your metabolism, your stress levels, your digestion, all of these factors determine how your body responds to food. That's why personalized nutrition is the future of true healing. And I'll tell you this, once you start listening to your body, you'll notice how wise it really is. It tells you when something's working and when something's not. You'll notice patterns, you'll feel shifts, and your intuition will become stronger. That's the body's way of guiding you toward balance. My friends, knowledge is power, but awareness is wisdom. When you understand your health conditions and respect your body's limits, you gain control over your well-being. You stop following diets blindly and start eating with intention. That's when food becomes medicine, not confusion. So the next time you enjoy an avocado, pause for a moment, ask yourself, how does my body feel after eating this? Do I feel light, energized, and clear, or do I feel sluggish, bloated, or uncomfortable? Your answer will tell you exactly what you need to know. Listen closely, adjust mindfully, and trust your body's inner intelligence. It's always working to protect you and lead you toward balance. When you honor that, you begin to truly heal from the inside out. My friends, this is one of the most important truths I can share with you. No single food, no matter how healthy, can fix an unhealthy lifestyle. You can eat all the avocados, drink all the green smoothies, and take all the supplements in the world. But if the foundation of your daily habits isn't right, your body will still struggle to find balance. Health is not built from one superfood. It's built from consistency, awareness, and the choices you make every single day. Avocados are powerful. Yes, they can help balance cholesterol, nourish your brain, and reduce inflammation. But if you're not sleeping well, not hydrating properly, not moving your body, and constantly living under stress, those benefits can only go so far. Your body is a system. Everything works together. You can't feed one part and neglect the rest. Let's think of your body like a house. The avocado may be one of the strongest bricks in that house, but if the foundation is weak, the walls will eventually crack. Your sleep, your movement, your mindset, and your hydration, those are the foundation stones. Without them, even the healthiest food can't do its job properly. If you're eating well, but your stress levels are through the roof, your body stays in fight or flight mode. That means your digestion slows down, your hormones go out of balance, and your body can't absorb the nutrients from the food you're eating. You could be eating an avocado every morning, but your body may not even be utilizing those healthy fats efficiently because your nervous system is tense. That's why learning to breathe deeply, calm your mind, and give yourself moments of peace is just as healing as the food itself. The same goes for hydration. Avocados support heart and brain health because of their potassium and healthy fats. But if you're dehydrated, your blood thickens, your circulation slows, and those nutrients can't reach your cells effectively. Water is what moves everything in your body. It carries oxygen, minerals, and nutrients to every organ. Without it, even the most nutritious foods can't complete their healing work. So drink your water, my friends, keep your cells hydrated and flowing, and let nature's chemistry do its magic. Movement is another pillar. You don't need to spend hours in the gym. Simple movement, walking, stretching, deep breathing keeps your lymphatic system flowing and your metabolism active. When your muscles move, they pump blood through your arteries and help deliver nutrients more efficiently. A still body becomes a stagnant body, and stagnation leads to inflammation. So when you nourish yourself with good food like avocado, also give your body the gift of movement to help it use that nourishment effectively. And we cannot forget sleep. When you sleep, your body regenerates, it rebuilds cells, balances hormones, and restores your immune system. You can eat the cleanest diet on earth, but if you're staying up late, scrolling on your phone, or waking up restless, your body will stay in a state of stress and repair will never happen completely. Quality sleep is the foundation of all healing. It's where food becomes fuel, where energy is restored, and where the mind becomes clear. Now let's talk about balance. Many people chase extreme diets or routines, cutting out everything, overdoing exercise, or obsessing about perfection. But real healing comes from moderation, not extremes. Nature always works in balance. Avocados themselves are the perfect example. They contain both fat and fiber, softness and strength, energy and calm. That's what your lifestyle should mirror. Harmony. Eat mindfully, move gently, rest deeply, and stay consistent. That's the real medicine. Here's the truth. Your body wants to heal. It's designed to repair itself when you give it the right conditions. Food is a major part of that, but it's not the whole story. The thoughts you think, the emotions you carry, the air you breathe, all of that affects your biology. When you choose gratitude instead of worry, peace instead of anger, love instead of fear, you're already healing yourself from the inside. The avocado, the fruits, the vegetables, they're simply tools to support that healing. So don't put all your faith in one food. Instead, build a lifestyle where every action you take contributes to healing. Wake up and drink a glass of water. Move your body and take deep breaths. Eat foods that come from the earth. Colorful, natural, alive. Get sunlight on your skin. Rest your mind And yes, enjoy your avocado as part of a balanced, loving relationship with your body. The truth is, health isn't about perfection. It's about progress, small, consistent choices that build momentum. Every time you choose balance over excess, peace over stress, and nature over processed junk, you take a step toward longevity, clarity, and strength. So my friends, remember this, avocados are a gift from nature, but your entire life is the medicine. Let your habits, your mindset, and your daily rhythm support your food choices. When everything works together, the mind, the body, and the spirit, healing happens naturally. That's when you don't just live, you thrive.